Good morning from Jonesboro, Arkansas, Monday, June 13th, 2022, 4:39 a.m. I could talk about Tesla split 3-1, but everybody on YouTube has already mentioned it. Everybody's already talked about it. It's not easy for me to do videos on weekends. If I work, that's mostly when I show up. But anyway, they are doing a stock split 3-1. You'll have 3 times as many shares as you do now, which means for me, I'll have 3/8 of a share because Floyd, Barney, myself, and some of the boys all went together and bought 1/8 of a share. If you don't understand that, then by all means, watch a few Andy Griffith episodes. Great show. But anyway, that means I'll now have 3/8 of a share worth 1/3 the money per share. But anyway, what we're really going to talk about, Tesla deploys its 35,000th supercharger. I have not read this yet, except for this first paragraph. Then I thought, why not read it for the first time while making a video? Tesla announced that it has deployed its 35,000th supercharger stall today at a new station in Wuhan, China. Right here's the address, if you want to go here and look at it. Tesla is currently growing its supercharger network at an impressive rate. The automaker went from 23,000 at 2,600 stations at the end of 2020, well, 2,564, to 31,500 at 3,476 stations at the end of 2021. That's growing at a 35% year-over-year pace. Who knows if they'll keep that up? They can't keep that up long term. That's just be impossible. But who knows? Maybe they'll add another 3,500 this year, which that would be, let's see, 10% would be 31.5. About 11,000 stations, I think. Something like that. 11,024 stations added. Man, they'll pull them up to, man, they might hit 50,000 in a couple of years. Possible a year and a half, maybe by the end of 2023, but probably not. And nobody understood how important this was. Elon Musk has done some things right, and he's done some things wrong. It'd be impossible for him not to do some things wrong because he's human. But one of the things he did right, one of the best things he did was build out the supercharging network. Very few people understood how important that was. And I still say that's the number one benefit to owning a Tesla. I know some of y'all disagree, and you Tesla owners especially, I'd like to hear from you. Especially the Tesla owners. Do you agree that the supercharging network is the number one benefit of Tesla? If not, then what is, in your opinion, the number one benefit of owning a Tesla? And non-Tesla owners, feel free to chime in as well, but the Tesla owners, they actually have real-world experience. Tesla haters, no need to comment on the number one benefit, because I know there won't be one. It'll all be negative. That's not true. That's not true. Even the EV haters I know will point to a thing here or there that is good about Tesla. You know, I'm just giving them a little jab is all. That's all. It's all in good fun. Okay, let's see what's next. However, it's lagging behind vehicle deliveries, which grew 87% during the same time period. On top of now gradually starting to allow non-Tesla EV owners to use the network, not in the United States, it also lags behind Tesla's own goal to triple the supercharging network in 2 years. But the automaker is nonetheless deploying new and larger stations at an impressive rate. Man, Elon Musk has always had lofty goals. Too lofty. There's some people that refer to things as Elon time. If Elon Musk says something's going to happen, let's say right now he says, I'm going to do XYZ by the end of 2023. It's almost guaranteed it's not going to happen by the end of 2023. You know, I mean, he's very aggressive in his timetables. Too aggressive. You know, and more times than not, whatever he says Tesla's going to do or any of his other companies are going to do, they usually fall behind. But he tries. Bless his heart. I mean, he wants to do amazing things. You know, and he tries, but man, some of these things are harder to do than I guess he thinks they're going to be. Like producing a $35,000 Tesla, which we still haven't seen. except for about 2 weeks or 3 weeks when it showed up on the internet. But that's just one example. He promised a $35,000 Tesla years ago, and it still hasn't happened. Not really. But anyway, it's all right. I wonder why they picked Wuhan, China as the 35,000th. I mean, the place where that virus started. Why pick there as the 35,000th? It tells me that perhaps they didn't care where the 35,000th one was. You know, it's not like 35,000 is one of the grand numbers like 50,000 or 25,000. I don't know. It's interesting. I think they probably just, wherever it was is where it was. They weren't going to make any special arrangements for it, is my guess. The automaker also noted that it deployed 5,000 superchargers over the last 6 months. Okay, right here it says it's got a new prefab method that can deploy a new station in days. That's interesting. It greatly simplifies the installation process, which is just one part of the complex process involved in deploying new charging stations. It includes finding an appropriate location, making a deal with the property owner. Y'all know most property owners get no money from Tesla. There's only a couple that actually get paid. Most of them provide the land for free. Because there was a news story a couple of years ago where one of them wasn't getting paid by Tesla. You know Tesla had the money. I think it just wound up being just an oversight. And he shut the charging stations off. And of course the EV haters, they went nuts. So did the EV slurpers. They just went nuts in different directions. Yeah, but most of them, they provide it for free. The electricity, I don't know. We're just talking about the land. I don't know who pays for the electricity. Okay, so that's it. You know, that was a very short story. Fred Lambert, the author. I wonder if he owns Lambert's. No, he don't. Lambert's was the cafe in Missouri. They were on the Travel Channel, and they were voted the #1 place in America to pig out by the Travel Channel. We've been there twice, and it is an amazing place to eat. At one time, if you're in a wheelchair, they fed you for free, which was very kind. I don't know if they still do. But it's one of those places. It's a place where they throw the rose at you. One lady tried to sue them because it hit her in the eye and it scratched her retina or something. And you know, okay, that sucks. You know, and probably one of these people just out for free money. Probably. I don't know the details, so I ain't gonna say that for sure, but very possibly. But man, I'm telling you, if you're ever in Saxton, Missouri, if you're ever close to Saxton, Missouri, you have to stop here. This place is freaking amazing. The only problem is, you need to show up when they open. We went once and we waited 2 hours. And after driving all that way, we were going to wait. We went another time when they first opened and we got in. Barely. But anyway, go there and eat. Take your Tesla. They have a Tesla supercharging network right down the road, I think. I'm almost certain. Take your Tesla, get a charge. Take your wheelchair if you have one, and maybe they'll feed you for free. Maybe they still do that. What they tell you when they bring the ticket around is, since you brought your own chair, there's no charge for yours. Man, the great thing about the Tesla network is you can travel through probably 80% of the nation. I'm guessing 80-90% without a whole lot of problems. But they need more, because at certain stations on busy weekends, like holiday weekends, it can be a problem. If it's a major corridor, is that the right word? Major corridor? Major travel area, then there can be cars having to wait. And people love to take video of those cars waiting and put it on Facebook and YouTube and yuck it up and talk about and act like that's normal. You know, and say things like, these stupid Tesla owners, I can be filled up in 5 minutes. I'll keep my truck, thank you. And the thing is, I won't say it's dishonest, but that's not normal. But people love to put it out there as if it is normal. And but anyway, Tesla needs to do something about that. It is a problem. Like I've always said, there's positive and negative about electric cars. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There are negatives about it. If you drive a Tesla, it's a busy weekend, you're in a certain area, it may be a problem. Tell me if I'm wrong, if you're a Tesla owner. Tell me I'm wrong. and we'll see. I don't know. I can't say that for certain, but I know I see the videos. That's all I know. I see the videos, and the Electric Israeli has talked about it back when I used to watch him. You know, so maybe it's gotten better. I hope so, and it will get better in the future. It will. And that's the problem with most Tesla haters. They point to things that will get better. Like when I first got one, they loved to talk about how they only go 80 miles. Most of them did, and I knew it would get better. They talked about the slow charging speeds. I knew it would get better. They talked about the lack of charging stations. I knew it would get better. Time will take care of all the EV problems, or at least most of them. You can't take care of 100% of problems on anything. Time will take care of it all. You wait and see. You wait and see, I'm telling you. All right, that's about all. You have a great day. Subscribe, comment, blah, 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 blah. Bye.